This is another question that I get asked quite a lot. I have been at Target now just over 15 years and I'm never ever going to go back. So what I thought I'd do is share my top tips with you on how to maintain your target weight. So the first thing you need to think about is, what is your target? And it needs to be a target that you really want. Not what you think you should weigh, not what other people tell you should weigh, not what you might have weighed when you were 15 years old and you're trying to get back there. It's a target that is going to be your happy weight. So a weight where you can get to comfortably, all while food optimising, but then also keep. Very often what people do is they will diet to get to a certain weight, and then the problem is, once their old eating habits creep back in, all the weight goes back on, and that's when it hasn't become a lifestyle change. So once you've decided what target weight you're going to be happy at, to get to it, you just need to get into new healthy grooves. If you diet, that's when you're going to feel deprived. So it's about making gradual changes and just enjoying the journey. If you follow the plan, step 1, 2 and 3, there is no reason why you can't get to your target weight. Then once you get to your target weight, the advice that we offer is to increase your healthy extras. So the idea is you can have an extra B choice every single day. So you might want to incorporate some nuts and seeds, you might want to have some extra bread, you might want to use it on hi-fis, whatever you want, an extra B choice every day. Then when you become a Target member, you get a £3 leeway. So you can either go £3 above and £3 below, and that will mean that you're still within your target range. Now the reason we do that is because naturally some weeks you're going to lose and some weeks you're going to gain, and that's another one of my top tips. You need to get your head around the fact that you're no longer in weight loss mode. And what I mean by that is, some weeks when you go to group, you might have small weight gains, and sometimes you might have small weight losses. Now, as long as you're within your £3 target range, it's absolutely fine. So it's just getting used to the fact that sometimes you're going to gain, sometimes you're going to lose. If you keep losing and you then decide to reset your target, that's absolutely fine. Equally, if you decide you set it too low and you want to go slightly higher, that's fine too. So you can reset your target by £7 each time, and that's the Slim and World policy. So if you decide, actually I'm finding this quite difficult and I actually felt quite comfortable half a stone heavier, fine, you can reset it. Or if you keep losing easily and you're still within a healthy BMI and you want to reduce it by half a stone, then that's fine as well. So another thing that you're going to need to do is follow the plan as normal. So if you're watching this video hoping I'm going to say, well, now you've got to target, you can eat and drink whatever you want. That's not the case. You're still a normal person. If you start creeping back to your old eating habits, you are going to regain that weight. So you do need to be food optimizing as normal, ideally all the time. If you decide to be more flexible at the weekend, that is okay if that's your choice. And I think what I'm trying to say is, when you become a Target member and you've been at Target a long time, there are going to be weekends where you've gone to a wedding or you've gone on holiday or you've had a week's holiday. There are going to be times where you probably are a lot more flexible. That's okay. Naturally slim people that are slim all their lives behave like this. They might have occasional times where they eat a few more cakes or they have a few more drinks or whatever, but then they'll just get back naturally into their healthy grooves again. And it's the same with Target members. I tend to be on plan 99% of the time. Occasionally I will be a bit more flexible at the weekend, but then I just get straight back to food optimizing again on Monday. Or not even on Monday, my next meal is always straight on plan. So I think you need a little bit of forgiveness, and like in my original video that I did on how I lost my weight, you do need to make sure that you don't feel guilty if you are a little bit more flexible. Another thing to do is to incorporate some body magic. So once you become a Target member, the likelihood is you've got to your dream weight, you're looking nice and slim, you're healthy. To increase how healthy you are, I definitely recommend doing more body magic. That's going to massively help with keeping the weight off permanently. Also, the big thing I would say is still go to group. A lot of Target members that I've seen as a consultant, I've been a consultant for over 10 years soon, it's going to become up to 11 years and a manager, I've seen quite a lot of people get to target but then break away from group. And I've done this myself. You think, oh, I'm at target now, I can go it on my own, I don't need to go to group anymore. But without that weigh-in, or without the support from image therapy or from your consultant or your fellow members, it can be quite easy to go back into old habits. So at least I would recommend once a month going to group. As a target member, you don't pay, it's free for life. If you do go out of range, you do get a week's grace, so you get an extra week to get back into range before you pay again. If you go back to group and you're quite a bit out of range, then you would need to keep going or book a holiday each week until you get back within your £3 target range. The fantastic thing about being a target member is if you still go to group, you will also keep your website access and your app access. So another piece of advice is don't get complacent. Still check out how many sins are in things or how much you're allowed as a healthy extra. Things do change, so it's really important that you stay up to date with everything. And then just don't get bored. Don't get bored. Try different recipes. Don't end up eating the same thing all the time, because that's when you are going to feel a bit then like you are on a diet. This is a healthy eating plan, it's not a diet. So create new recipes, try different things. And then look back at progress pictures. If you feel yourself slipping back to the old you, remind yourself how far you've come. So it's a really good idea to get a before picture and an after picture and just remind yourself, oh my God, I don't want to be that person anymore. You have to make a decision. Do you want to be able to eat and drink whatever you want and go back to the old you, or do you want to embrace food optimizing, which is amazing, and stay at your target weight? So the choice is going to be yours, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you will want to stay at target. So like I said, 3 stone in 3 months, been at target just over 15 years, and this is my way of life now. I will never ever go back to eating how I used to eat. So I hope this video has helped, and I hope you stay at target, or I hope you get to target. It really is the best feeling. Once you're there, you're not going to want to go back, trust me. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, if you could just give it a quick thumbs up or leave a positive comment, it just really helps to support my channel. And thank you for watching. Happy fopping!